Hello, it's CraftyRia, and welcome to this video. If you're new here, I really appreciate you joining, and if you've been here before and are returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing something a little different than what I've been doing. I'm not recycling a Christmas card, actually. I'm going to be using some of my coveted 12 by 12 paper, and I'm going to make some pocket tags. I belong to a group on Facebook, and we are doing a little swap where I'm going to be sending someone some pocket tags and someone's going to send me some pocket tags. So this should be fun. I went through my stash of Christmas paper and I wanted double-sided paper with a print on each side, and I found this and that. It's by Echo Park. It has been in my stash for several years. I think I won it on a blog hop or something, like I said, several years ago, and I've never used it. It's just been sitting there because I'm always afraid to cut into my new paper packs. Well, not really afraid, but it's that hoarder in me. I don't want to use my stuff. I just want to hoard it. So today I'm going to actually cut into this and I'm going to use it. But let me show you this paper pack. To start off with, it is by Echo Park. Yeah, I got something stuck to the back. And that's the front of it. And I think it was supposed to come with a sheet of stickers or two, but yeah, there's alphabet stickers and element stickers, and those were not included in this. So I have the paper though. I picked this kit because I like these, and I thought I could use some of these to make the tag that's going to go inside the pocket. And there's the back of that paper. It's really pretty. So I'll set this one aside because I know I'm going to use it. There's also this sheet that has all these borders on it that's really cute. I might use some of this as a decoration on the pocket itself. And there's the back. It has just a green chevron. I'll set that aside. And this is the paper I picked to make the actual pockets out of. It's plaid and polka dots. I thought that would look really cute folded over on itself. So I'll set that one aside. And then here's the rest of the pad for your enjoyment. That's really pretty, but I thought this pattern was kind of too big to make the pockets. Another one I thought about was this, but then again I thought the poinsettias might be too big, depending on how small I cut them apart. I love this ephemera piece of paper. It's really, really cool. It has all these, like receipts and stickers on there. It's really cool. And there's the back. This one I thought was really cool as well, but I didn't think it would fold over very well on itself with this on the back. And that one is really neat. It looks like lace doilies and stuff on a wooden background. Very cool. And then there's Santa's ledger on the back. This one is really pretty as well. It has all of these cutouts, which would be great for cards. And then that's on the back, which is adorable. This would be great for an advent calendar. All of these squares. And then a candy cane back. This one I thought was really neat too, with the diagonal stripes and the newspaper on the back. Or book paper, I guess. And then I love these ornaments. They are so cool. And it has the wood grain on the back. So I will set the rest of this paper pack aside. And I went through my embellishments. Let me set this out so you can kind of see what I'm working with here. I went through my embellishments to find things that I thought would go good with some of this. This ribbon just happened to be on my desk. It is very thick and it is a cream color, and I thought it went really nicely with the colors in the paper. I got these little paper clips that I might stick on the pocket part of the pocket. I got some poinsettias, some holly, and some stockings, and then these 2 packs of stickers. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I will set them aside and we'll get to those at the very end. Okay, so first of all, what I will do is cut apart the tags that I'm going to use. And to make it easy, I'm just going to use these 3 on this side. I first have to cut off this bottom strip. Get my 12 by 12 paper cutter here. And I'm just going to cut that bottom strip off. And these tags measure 3 inches by 4 inches, just in case you are wondering. And I'm going to go ahead and cut those 3 tags off the side. And I'll set the rest of that piece of paper aside. I just wanted to make sure I didn't leave any of the trim from the other ones. I did a pretty good job cutting it exactly on that line. And the same thing with this, I want to double check because sometimes you have to double trim them if you're not perfect. This one I might have to since it's brown against white, and you'd really be able to see. Like you can kind of see a little sliver of brown on that. So I'm going to cut that piece off. But I think the rest of them all look pretty good. I'm going to trim the little side of that. It has a little sliver of whatever color was on that other page. And I think the rest look fine. So these are going to essentially be the 3 tags that I put inside the tag pockets, and they measure 3.5 or 3 by 4. So I made a prototype of a tag pocket. The sheet of paper is 7.5 inches long by 3.5 wide, and I thought I would fold it up at 2 3/4. So let me stick one of these in and see how it looks. I think that looks pretty good. Gives enough room for a background and to hold the, I can't think what I want to say, for the ribbon. I think that's pretty cool. Okay. So I'm going to get my paper and I'm going to cut this at 7.5 inches here. Line it up in my paper trimmer at 7.5 there. I might move it out of frame a little bit just so I can get a good cut. And I'll set that aside for something else. So we have this piece here at 7.5. And then I'm going to cut 3 of them 3.5 inches wide. Okay, so I have the 3 backs to my what you call it? I can't think what I'm saying. My pocket. And then I have to decide which way I want them to fold. I want at least one to be this way, and it will be this one because it has half dots on each side. This one has a very big border here, and this one kind of has a border there. So I think I'll have two that way and one that way, just to kind of get an idea of how they would be, something like that. Okay, I think that'll be good. I need to score each of these at 2 3/4. So let me get my scoring board. I'm going to score this one at 2 3/4. I'm beginning to wonder if I scored that in the right spot. Yes. Okay. I should show you, you could also use this to score. Just move that out of your way and line this up at 2 3/4 and score down that groove. So you don't have to have the fancy paper scorer. This works just fine for this. So I'm going to, I actually have these folded backwards against my score, so don't watch what I'm doing. Okay, I have those two and then this one. So these are what my 3 pockets are going to look like. This one here is not perfectly straight down the side, so I'm going to line up that paper and see if I can't crease my fold a little different to make it a little straighter there. Just make sure my folds are completely perfect and straight. Okay. And to make sure my tags don't get stuck down in there, I'm going to use wet glue on these. I'm going to use this art glitter glue. It dries clear. I'm going to do a thin line just from that score line right at the edge of the paper all the way to the top. Just do a thin bead of glue on each side. And it's probably going to be messy, so I gotta grab a tissue. Just put it down. Let me grab my tissue. All right, I have a tissue and I'm just going to clean off the edges just to make sure nothing leaks out. So there we have the pocket. If you have a decorative edge punch, you can certainly punch the edge. Some people choose to sew their the sides of their pockets. If you have a sewing machine, you certainly can do that. I have one, but I can't really dig it out. It's buried in the mess of my craft room somewhere. Okay. So we have these 3 tag holders now. I just want to make sure they all fit in. Otherwise I would trim down the tags in the middle a little bit. That one's a little tight, so I'm going to trim off a little bit off of this edge. And there's this one. I'm going to trim a little off of this edge because I did trim the other edge a little bit and I want to make sure they're even anyway. Now I'm flopper-jawed that way. Let me trim this other edge. There we go. That does look better. Okay. So we have the 3 tags in the holders. And I think I'm going to, I don't know if I want to make these, yeah, I think I'll make these into a tag by using my We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile Corner Chomper. I'm going to use the large angle side. It comes like this, and you just pop that open, and you just chomp the corners, and it kind of makes it look like a tag. I don't know if I have that edge in there really good. There we go. All right, I'm going to take these 3 out. And I'm going to get my hole punch. This is just a regular standard hole punch that you can get at the office supply store or at Walmart or anywhere you want. And I'm just going to eyeball the centers and punch a hole. I'm going to turn this one over because I can eyeball the center better when there's not a pattern there. So I have my 3 tags. I'm going to get my ribbon. I'm going to cut this ribbon into thirds since I'm making 3. Or about thirds. And I will put it through each one of these. And try to be as careful as I can when pulling it up so I don't pull through the hole. Okay, I have my ribbon through all of the holes, and I just want to cut them at an angle. Trim the edges off at an angle. I can leave them a little bit long so the recipient can trim them more if they want. This one has a wrinkle, so I'll trim it just short of that wrinkle. There we go. Alright, so we have the 3 tags. I'm not really going to do a lot of embellishing on the tags themselves since they will be sitting down into the pocket. So I'll set the tags aside, and then I have to embellish the 3 pockets. Let's see, this one is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and put these in a little bit just so I have an idea of what I'm working with when I pick my embellishments. So I have this. I could do a border on each one if I wanted. I also have these goodies. See, I have that holly and I have that holly. I might use that as a border there. This one here has these borders on it. I might do that on there. And then this one here, this bell stockings holly. Or I could do all of the same. Let me cut out this holly border here real quick. I might want to do all of this holly border. So let me check it out first. I think the colors go really well, and I think I would do it at the very top of that. I kind of like that. That looks kind of cute. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will do this holly border on all 3 of them. I definitely have enough room. I tried to make it so each one has 3 groups of holly berries on it. Let me get back the rest of my... I think this green is a little too deep for what I'm using it for these papers. I do like some of these. This here has the holly, so I think I might use that one. This has red. Might put a stocking on that one. This one here has these two little holiday memories. I'm wondering if I just put these kind of across there. I've got 3 of them. Okay, well, I went in my stash and I got out some floss threaders and some twine or floss string. It is white string with a little bit of silver glitter through it. And I decided I would put these 3 on a string, like garland. So the floss threaders I use as a crafty needle. You can get these at the drugstore. And I'm just going to be like I'm sewing. I'm going to go up one hole and down the other. On that one. Kind of pull it through. I'm going to stick the string onto the back of here so it stays put. I might be able to actually do this floss without the threader. Not really. And I'm going to decide where I want the center one first and kind of separate the other 2. And push that one down. Push that one down, and I'm going to glue this 3rd one down. And I think that looks kind of cute. Of course, had I thought about it before, I would have glued this string underneath this. I don't think I can lift up the edge at all. I can a little bit. And I'm going to try to glue the corner of this paper down right around my string. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just lift that up just a little bit with my fingernail, if I can, very carefully. Just the corner, put the string underneath it, and glue it down. And then I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if I should tie it. I might just tie this on the back. Just so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so we have this one decorated. And then I think for this one, I'm going to go ahead and use this piece of holly. I think it goes pretty well. I'm just going to push it down, make sure it's secure, because it has the holly on there. So we have that one decorated. I just need to decide what to do with this. I could hang 3 stockings from it, or just the one red stocking. Probably just the one red. I don't want to overdo it. This doesn't feel all that sticky on the back, so I'm going to add a little bit of this glue. These stocking stickers might be a little bit old. Okay, well, I have my 3 pocket tags done. They each have a little bit of embellishment. They have a tag. I'm going to go ahead and leave it blank. I'm not going to do a to from. If they want to use it as a gift tag, they certainly can. Or they can use them in a journal, or however they want. There we go. There's the 3 pocket tags. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, and while you're down in that corner of the screen, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. And then go ahead and leave me a comment below and let me know what you think, and let me know what kind of Christmas crafts you're up to right now. Take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you in the next video. And meanwhile, go get crafting. Bye-bye.